Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? How y'all doing? Oh, fuck. This cotton motherfucker. Hey, they stumbling in there. You never got no goddamn money. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Tonight, you going up there tonight? You tell a couple jokes? Yeah, man. I'm gonna fuck with the jokes a little bit, man. I don't want to be. Can I get something? Like, I ain't got no bread right now. Just telling you jokes and shit. Yeah, man. What you want? Let me get tequila. Tequila on the rocks. I ain't drinking that much tonight, though. I'm gonna tell a couple jokes, though. Yeah, what you talking about tonight? Man, I'll be honest with you. I don't really feel like going up, man. Everything all fucked up right now. Don't nobody like nobody. Motherfucking cops killing. I can't even go on Facebook. They killing everybody all the time. Motherfucking black people killing everybody all the time. White people killing everybody. Just killing. Everybody is just dying. And you talking about be funny. I ain't got motherfuckers want me to be funny. I don't really got nothing to talk about. I'm gonna go fuck with it though. I'm gonna go tell a couple jokes. My hand all fucked up. Damn car accident. Everybody keep asking what's wrong with my hand, man. I just tell them I'm gonna go on stage in a minute. I talk about it. I don't know. We gonna see what happens, man. I think I'm next because I ain't feel like waiting, so I just bumped everybody at this damn mic. I don't know why I'm at open mic, so I know why I'm here. I ain't got no goddamn money. Nobody know who I am. Fuck it. I'm sorry, man. Hey, yo. Oh, shit, he walked away. Fuck. All right, he got that tequila coming on. All right, let me go fuck with this stage real quick.
Give it up for the very funny Chris Cotton. Yeah!
Hey, what's up, man? Some of y'all just staring at me like, yo, he fat and black. He gonna be hilarious. He look like he don't got no other life skills. This should be good. The best part is watching people stare at my hand like, is he gonna talk about it? What happened? Is he gonna talk? I'm never gonna talk about it. I wanna talk about everything else. I wanna talk about the news. I'm gonna talk about Trump. I'm gonna do everything. You're gonna be like, get to that fucking hand. You're gonna sit in your car like that piece of shit didn't talk about his hand. All right, I'm gonna talk about my hand. All right, I was in a car accident, and one of the dumbest questions I get after I say that is like, how did you get into an accident? I don't fucking know. That's why they call it accidents, you know? Like, I don't know if I knew how I was going to get into the accident, they would call that shit on purpose. That's what they would call it. I woke up one day and I figured today is the day. It's time for me to fuck myself up. Yeah, like, what happened in the accident is, like, I was driving, I blinked, and then I unblinked and I hit some shit. Like, that's how the fuck accidents work. I got it covered because you don't want to see the unfinished hand. Like, nobody, that's the worst when you got somebody walking around like, cover that shit up, man. It's not done yet. What the fuck? I mean, you don't even want to see an uncooked chicken. Nevertheless, the fucking undone hand. No, I'm happy, man. I learned a lot, though. Laid in that hospital bed, I learned a lot. Learned a lot about myself, man. One of the biggest lessons I learned laying in that bed was my dick is not as big as I thought it was. I thought it was huge. But in the hospital, your real dick come out. You know what I mean? Like, if you got a big dick in the hospital, you got a huge dick. Like, if you lay in that bed, you go like, damn, look at that big dick. You like, yeah, that's a fucking huge dick, too. Let me tell you something, women. Y'all don't know this, but men, if you ever go to the hospital as a child, and you see like a cousin or a grandpop or something laying there, you say, I hope that if I'm ever in the hospital, my dick is big enough to impress the nurses. That's something that goes through every boy's head. Women are looking around like, yes. Let me tell you something. You don't really see your man's real dick for a good 3 years. You know what I mean? It's always kinda alright looking for like 3 years straight. That's why men are so grumpy half the time, because we trying to keep that nice 30% hard dick all the time. You know how hard that is? Walk around with 30% chub at all times? Just in case. This takes concentration, man. Like the Incredible Hulk, when they said, what's your secret? I'm always angry. That's how I did it. What's your secret? It's always hard. I'll be ready to go at any moment. If I get on the bus, I'm like 40% just in case it hit a bump. Yeah, I want you to bump into me. Yeah, you fucking with a real one. Yeah. Hit another bump. Hit as many bumps as you want. I'm ready. You know? I was laying in that hospital bed. I figured, man, nurse, check me out. I'm gonna be ready. And that's what I'm thinking. I was like, but I got lucky. My wife happens to be a nurse, so the whole time she was cleaning me, like I wasn't at her hospital. Like she was there taking care of me, giving me bed bath. But one day she was sitting there, she was a little tired, and the nurse was in there. She was like, you want me to clean up? I said, I forget, go ahead, it's cool. She said, yeah, I'm cool. And like she's watching me, she started getting close to the dick, and I'm like, come on, 30%, kick in. Ah, stop. was like, look, man, I'm tired, man. You got a lot of mass in your system. I ain't got nothing right now. I was like, you ain't got nothing? I ain't got nothing, bro. My wife's sitting there, dick all out, not even representing the family correctly. You know what I mean? I thought I let my dad down. That's what it was. It had nothing to do with her. I was like, it was my dad. It was like one tear just built up. Like, I hope my dad don't know. She didn't even give a fuck. She's sitting there on Facebook, chewing gum and shit. At one point, she got to leave the room. Like, you want something to drink too? I'm like, hey, man, ain't nobody worried about that dish. The nurse probably thought I had money. That's how small my dick was. She was like, you must be rich. I had a rich white dick that day. I had a Ferrari driving dick. That's what I had. You must got money. I don't know, man. I don't think that nurses, all they do all day is stare at dicks and talk about them, you know? I don't think that's not all they do. They gotta do other shit. What the fuck is this? What is this? I don't think that's all they do. They gotta do other shit. They keep people alive, I guess, you know? But I'm thinking, think about it. If you work at a pie factory, every now and then you want to talk about the filling, you know what I mean? Like my wife's a nurse. I would never, that's a loaded question. That's on the road to argument. That's the one question, you ever look at the dicks? Like, you never ask that question. Yeah, I'm like, fellas, you know, if you're outside, I don't give a fuck who you are. Sometimes if you with your lady and you see a nice ass on the other, you're like, yo, you gotta turn around, look at that ass. That's a nice ass. You gotta tell somebody. I figure sometimes at work, they might think, look, I don't know what you gotta do, but go over 406, check his veins or something. This motherfucking dick is huge. 406, pull an IV out. I don't give a fuck. We'll fix him. I don't know if it's right or wrong. It is what it is. It's a job. I don't see how women get through work, man. I don't see how y'all do. Not from a sexist standpoint. Like, I don't know how y'all work jobs with those little brains. No, it's like, whoa, relax. My wife takes care of me. There's no way I'm fucking. She's a nurse. She's the brains of this operation. I just show up and tell dick jokes, as you see. They are well-constructed dick jokes, but they are dick jokes. No, I don't see how y'all get through work, man, because we'll get, like y'all say, you know, like your grandpa, they tell you these stories that I held it together so I can keep this family together. Nah, you know what got them through like 40 years at the steel mill? It was that day whenever they had a meeting and the manager and the supervisor came in to talk, and Crazy Dan would just walk behind them and do this.
All right, cool. Okay, let me break in real quick. The act that I'm doing in this joke is me, okay? You know, like when somebody's talking and they turn around and you act like they sucking a dick with your hand? Yeah, I know it's pretty vulgar, but that's what I'm basically doing. I'm making air dick sucking motions, and then when I say double dicks, that's me doing both hands, air dick. So it gives you that effect of the double dicks. That's what double dicks and one dick is. Okay, continue with the joke.
That's what gives you the work. Like I'm not hating on the vagina is great, but the jokes from the vagina they don't even compare to dick jokes. They don't. Like this right here, oh fuck, that's 5 years on the job alone. Somebody's talking you through like great, you know what I mean? Oh, somebody can do a good double dick, say, oh, Crazy Dan. You expect that every time. The running joke, that's what gets you to work. What the y'all got? This, it's not that funny. This is if you do like you get a great it'll get you a nice giggle, but this, look at that. I'll give it all I got too. It's not nearly as funny as this. The boat, I like the double ones. That's the one. Like, I know I got a good friend. This is a true story. Like, I remember just breaking the random stories when I'm in the middle of jokes. This is how I do. Real talk. One of my friends went on the show. Whose show was it? It was the Man in the Air show when it was out. One of my friends, like 2 of them went on there. And he said, yo, if I get on TV, I said to him, if you get on TV, by any chance you know the camera's on you, you gotta do double dicks. Like, if you do double dicks on TV, I'm gonna fucking laugh. Like, ow. Come to find out, it was one of those shows they give away shit. It was one of those giveaway shows. They didn't know. They just happened to be on, like going on there to watch. And so they give it away. All of a sudden, the camera pans across. All I see is, this motherfucker! We're comics, so I was like, oh yeah, Reggie, get on me! Double dicks. Now TV, just double dicks right there. They didn't even notice it. Like, it was like the equivalent to when you found out on Teen Wolf at the end, the dude had his dick out? That's how I felt. Some of y'all don't even know about that. That's some weird cult. I'm a nerd, so I'm like a movie nerd. But at the end, if you get the old version of Teen Wolf, just real talk, at the end when they celebrating, it's a dude just jumping with his dick out. I don't know why I went this route with these jokes, all right? But one dick joke leads to dick stories, leads to dick novelty stories. Like, it's just like, you didn't know about that? Are you a Teen Wolf fan? At the end of it, okay, my wife hates the movie, she won't sit through it. She can't get over the concept, so he turns into a wolf. Like, I don't like when women use logic when it comes to movies. She's like, so, you're telling me he turns into a wolf and the town is cool with that? I'm like, yeah, it's great. She's like, I ain't watching that shit. You might be making some good points. He surfs on a car. All right. I don't know, man. Like, the thing is, though, you in the hospital alone. If you start thinking about your mortality, you have to. In fucking hospitals, people, they rushing around and goofy shit. I'm sitting there, and meanwhile, we already know what we want to do when we die, though. We have a thing. First of all, I'm an organ donor. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't give, thank you for the two people y'all who, look at, the rest of y'all like, no, they're going to kill you. And that's a dumb, okay, let me give you a little information. Before we move on, they can't kill you. If you're an organ donor, they're going to try harder to save you than you non-organ donor motherfuckers. Because what y'all don't know is you got to have oxygen in your organs or they can't use them shits, right? So, yeah, some of y'all are like, no, that's not what I heard from my cousin. Well, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, all right? You can't just let them out. Like, if you're dying and they look on your thing, he's an organ donor, he's dead. No, we got to keep giving him CPR, keep the organs. Like, they don't give a fuck about you. It's all about the organs at that point, you know what I mean? So, trust me, if you're an organ donor, they try harder on you once they find out. That's a quick bit of information for you. I'm educated on weird things. Just like I know about the dick thing at the end of Teen Wolf, I know about organ donor. I'm well rounded. All right, but I'm an organ donor, man. And I gotta think, I don't give a fuck. Like, if I died on stage tonight, and you need some shit, take it. I don't give a fuck. I mean, if somebody need a lung and I go down, then grab it. Go try it out. If it don't fit, bring that shit back. I don't care. I'm dead. I don't give a fuck what you're doing in my body. You know what I mean? So, well, you don't want to disrespect the body. I am dead as shit. I don't care. The thing is, okay, another thing is, if I go, one of the ways I would like to, because I don't really, graveyards are stupid to me. Like, my OCD goes crazy when I say, it's a waste of fucking space. Like, they can have houses there instead of your dead-ass uncle, like, that you never come visit. Like, fuck him. Like, put a house there or some plumbing. I don't give a fuck him. You know what I mean? Like, you know how I want to really be married? I want to be married like an old, like, Scottish warrior, or was it the Vikings? One of those motherfuckers. I'm pretty sure it's Scottish warrior. Like, what they used to do was put you on like a wood plank or some shit, yeah, and build this whole thing. Then they kick you out to sea and light an arrow and light you on fire. Vikings. That's Vikings. Listen, that's y'all culture. I don't know. I'm black. I got my own shit. Alright, it's white, I don't know. Alright, but they kick you out, they kick about the sea and shit. And some of y'all say, that shit sounds cool. It's not because of the cool factor, because to me that is the most efficient way of getting rid of people from taking up space. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at how economically, like this house for the ecosystem, that shit just works out. You fucking burn, you go down, and the fishes eat the little parts. It fucking makes sense to me. You know what I mean? I don't know if that deserves a clap, but it fucking makes sense. Yeah. Thank you. Just angry. I get angry with weird shit because I don't like stuff get in the way, you know. But my wife said, what we should do is we should donate our bodies to science, which I'm cool with. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I don't care about. Then I kept thinking, and I was like, I don't know though. Like, I don't care about what happens in my body, but I also don't want some fucking college kid just teasing me when I'm dead. You know what I mean? Like, you know, whoever gets the fat black cadaver is killing in that class that day. He's just sitting there like, hey, grab my tits, fucking taking selfies. Hit my dick, is this thing on? I only got the good dick, I got the hospital dick, because I'm dead, I can't even fucking fluff it up. This shitty little dick just sitting there, and he's like, making noises. And that's why I'm pissed. I'm scared of that. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be up there hanging out with Jesus like, hey, what up, Jesus? Oh, Jesus, what the fuck is going on here? He's like, hey, what you want to do? You want to go back? Like, I think that's how ghosts happen. Because you want to go back? Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna fuck him up when I get back. come back, I don't know how to find them because I forgot I wasn't a detective and fucking class is over already. So now I end up just haunting some dude down the street from me because I know where the fuck he lives at. The guy's at his house like, how did I get ghosts? And I don't know how to talk because I'm still a ghost. And I'm just sitting there like, because I'm guessing that's like ghosts trying to talk to you to say boo, I guess. I don't know what the fuck they say. And he's like, what is this ghost trying to tell me? What I'm trying to tell you is, it's some dude that keeps playing with my dick on Tuesdays. And if you stop him, I'ma leave. So I told you, he's a well-crafted dick joke. I told you that was the most deep, that was the deepest of ghost involved in that dick joke. Terrified, man. That's what I don't know. This is a dance. Don't want nobody playing my horrible dick. That's what.
Yeah, I know some of y'all listening to this, like, how come the audio seems like it's all over the place, man? This ain't no album. Yeah, I know. It's not an album. It's a mixtape. I recorded it on the go. I would show up to mics and just record myself. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little all over the place, man. This ain't your grandpa's album, baby. This is 2016. And plus, I ain't got no money. I couldn't afford to do an album, so I just did a mixtape. So I figure if I call it a mixtape, the quality can be a little, you know what I mean, a little all over the place. I bought myself some wiggle room. Yeah, all right, just keep listening.
This is the less angry shit, but it's fucking funnier. Hopefully. All right, we'll see. New shit. You know something? Like with the fucking Olympics going on, it's funny because it's not like racism takes a small dip because I don't know if you noticed this, but the racism was going up. And then they started like attacking the fucking Olympic people, and then it just started getting quiet. It was like, oh, we need these medals. You know what I mean? Like America, we competitive as shit. We're like, oh, we need these medals, and I notice right now that 80% of our medals are coming from the blacks, so we should shut the fuck up for at least some. Like, you know what I think the solution is as black people, as any minority, when they should just do all the minorities should just get the fuck out the Olympics. All of them. Every fucking country that has any sort of melanin in their tone at all, get the fuck out. The white people are like, oh, this is what it used to be like. This is horrible. I don't want to see Germany fucking playing Hungary. Like a Hungary. Could you imagine that shit watching a 100-yard dash? Literally, there are no fast white people on the earth. I don't know if you know that. Like, even the fastest white guy you got is a piece of shit compared to like I like mid-range fast black people. Like, you know what I mean? Dude, Jamaica's killing shit. The women would take your fastest white dude in any fucking day. I know a Jamaican bitch from downtown who could take a fucking Olympic fast white guy. Like, and it's like, cause, you know what I love about the way I tell jokes? Like, I look around, and it's like white people, they make these faces like, fuck, I hate what he's saying, but he's making good points. I don't want to watch that shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's all you can think of. You're imagining basically every Olympic sport looking like old school basketball. That's all you can see. Like, look at that, let me go between them, but over right here like this. Fucking, the shot put, when black women started taking over swimming, y'all were fucked. I know y'all were scared as shit, like, oh, fuck, dude, they're getting in the pool. That means we're like a half a step away from water polo, and that's a horse shit sport. Dude, the only thing that y'all have that we can't fuck with yet, and we're coming up, we're creeping, is the fucking sports that aren't really sports, it's just rich people doing frivolous shit. You know what I mean? Like equestrian, like that shit, like riding a horse, stylishly riding a horse, not even like fun, like not like Wild West style decent, just like hopping over shit. Shit you learn from being rich and white, you know what I mean? Like just rich white talents, that's all the fuck y'all still got. You know what I mean? Throwing a discus, you know what I mean? This shit like, why do I have to focus? And y'all really don't even got that. Y'all losing real fucking fast. You're running out of shit. Hockey, we're infiltrating. We fucking with the ice now. You know what I mean? That's what happened. We started fucking with the ice, then we was like, you know something? We defrost this shit. We can swim in it too. Then a couple of bitches put some shit on their hair. Was like, fuck it, we can just show up. Yeah. The thing, at first y'all wasn't getting excited because y'all saw them shitting on, Gabby's hair, her edges, which white people don't even understand that angle. Like, okay, now why are they talking about her edges? What are edges exactly? What consists of an edges? Edges is the part, the edge of black women's hair. For men, it's the hairline, but for women, it's the edges because it grows a little shorter. And it was funny because black people, for a second, other black woman was shitting on that, and then black was like, hey, shut the fuck up. You just mad because this bitch in shape and you not. They was like, you making good points. You making good points. She do got nice size. That's all right. So basically, what do we learn here? As much as y'all want to see, Trump want to build this wall, but then he gonna realize, man, we's gonna learn how to use that long ass stick sport. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's all the fuck is gonna happen. Kick everybody out. They gonna come right the fuck back over with that long stick shit. What is it? The pole vault. The pole vault, which is another just. You know something? I don't think that's a white frivolous sport. You know something about pole vaulting motherfuckers? I respect people like the pole vaulters because. Think about it. Like, do you know that at some point in their life they say, you know something, I want to be great at this. I can't apply this to anything else but this. I gotta make the Olympics. That's it. Like, there's no other. You've never been like, yo, man, this wall high as shit. I wish we had somebody with a stick and get over. Like, that talent ain't been like since like a Roman war. That was the last time that shit. Like, if you are extra in like The Hobbit. That shit was a useful talent when they was storming the wall. That was a nerdy ass joke. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I went too. Alright, man. That's seriously, I feel bad about that last one. I like how on Facebook the racism has died down due to all the black old melons. That's what's making me happy. Like, one second I was like, fuck them, they all thugs. You know something? They all patriotic. Usain Bolt stopped and said the pledge. That's the shit that makes me happy. I'm watching it, and it's one of those moments where you're like, man, I'm so fuck. They don't get, and then you get the next fuck. Like Facebook, if you're first of all, you're on Facebook, get the fuck off while you still happy. Right? Listen, at any moment you go from puppies to fucking cop shooting, and you don't even see it coming. Dude, it's the worst. Like, I trust porn sites more than Facebook now. Is that fucking like seriously? You can separate your porn and separate it better than regular Facebook clips. Like, oh, fuck, you go on a porn site now and know this is just gonna be black women, I won't get a surprise dick. But you go on Facebook like, I don't know what I'm gonna get today. I hope it's not another cop shooting. That's all you can say. You know what I like is the people get so fuck when they were getting angry at like Gabby and certain people, fuck up, she do her hair, and I shut the fuck up. You know something? You know what we should do one year? Just take every minority out of the fucking Olympics. Then let's see who fucking can play, right? Yeah, let's see a Hungary and some other fucking horrible white place just fucking compete in the 100-meter dash. Then you shut the fuck up after that. They might as well just take off the fucking country and say, it's all the blacks that's fast versus all the other blacks that's fast. Cause then, I feel so, it's like, I think one white woman snuck in and everyone how the fuck did, no one even cared if she lost it, but she made it. Like, otherwise it's like, yeah, motherfucker. It's like seeing a white running back nowadays. Like, oh, how the fuck he get on the field? The door got left open. I don't trust that. I'll be honest with you, if you're fucking on the NFL team and you see a white running back running out, like, I don't like those guys. They're not gonna win. You know? And then some people are like, well, that's fucking racist. Nah, it's just statistically. I mean, if you line them out, after high school, they just get slower. I don't know what happened. While they get too big or something, it throws off your running. All those credit cards they got approved for just fucks up their back. That was fucking funny. I'm sorry, that made me laugh.
Next time, Chris Cotton, everyone.
I feel like watching Bill and Ted after hearing that song. What song is that?
Can't Stop Fighting.
Yeah, that feels like a Bill and Ted. I'm old as shit because no one even got a Bill and Ted reference just now. They're like, what the fuck is that? It's an excellent adventure, bogus adventure, you pieces of shit. You young motherfuckers. Alright, fuck up, that made me angry. Like, I thought that was a kid. Have you ever seen Bill and Ted?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, you're a clown. You don't care. Have you seen Bill and Ted before? Fuck you, dude. They wear sandals. You should watch fucking Bill and Ted. Fuck, that's a classic. It's Keanu Reeves. Motherfuckers. All right. that just ruined my night, dude. Like, it's easy for me. If I do a fucking movie reference, then I'm figuring that's a cult classic, and I'm like, it's not even a classic. It's not a cult. It's just a shitty movie that we like. My wife hated Teen Wolf. I couldn't give her 10 minutes of it. She think it's a dumb concept. It's a guy who turned into a wolf. Why would anybody fuck with him? But you're making good points. But watch the fucking movie. He surfs on the top of a van. They van surf. The neighborhood did nothing about it. The cops condoned it. They were white kids just living it up. They were wolves. Oh, fuck. All right, shit, how the fuck is Teen Wolf more acceptable than regular black people? Okay, never mind. All right. We can trust this wolf, but that dude looks suspicious. Hey, buddy, what are you doing here? The wolf, oh, no, you're good. The other guy. That would have been the funniest. I'm sorry, that's not as funny as it is to me. But that would have been fucking hilarious. They got like Teen Wolf standing next to a black guy, and they kick the fucking black guy out. And he's a Teen Wolf. We all know him. He's a good dude. He wolfed out at one basketball game. The only time they would have wanted the black guy if he was playing on the basketball team with Teen Wolf. He's like, I'm not playing with that fucking monster. That's Teen Wolf talking to the black guy. That joke is everything that's been out of control just now. All right, let me talk about this shit. Get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. Like, when I die, I don't give a fuck what happens to my body. I want to make that very clear. Like, if I'm up here telling jokes and I happen to drop dead, just get what you need. Get a fork, a spork, whatever the fuck you can find. If you need a lung, take a lung. Give it to a friend. If it don't fit, bring it the fuck back. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an organ donor. And when I say that, people get scared. They say, well, you can't be an organ donor. They kill you faster. That is the biggest load of horse shit, like, ever. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but actually, to use your organs, they actually gotta keep you alive even fucking longer. You know what I mean? Like, you could be dead. They had to keep doing CPR to keep your fucking lungs. Actually, you're more of a dick for being an organ donor than you are for not being an organ donor. You know what I mean? Like, you're laying on the ground like, yeah, fucking, this guy is fucking done. I'm done. Fuck, he's a buck. Oh, shit, he's an organ donor. Come on, we gotta work on him. Nah, I know he's dead, but his lungs, we need his lungs. Some kid in Nebraska. Yeah, he was surfing on top of a van. He's watching Teen Wolf early. Yeah, do a full circle thing there, because I figured at least if I can re-represent you, I'd watch it. I got a good laugh. That feels good, all right? But, you know, I don't give a fuck, dude. You know how I want to be bad? I want to be bad old Scottish warrior style. That's how I want to fucking go down. You know what I mean? I want to put me on a raft, kick me out the water, fucking nice arrow, lit on fire, poof, right into me, light me on fire. I know it's not because it sounds cool, it's because it's the most efficient way of getting rid of bodies. Like, that's how I feel. Everything there is being used. Like, cemeteries are dumb as shit. People are laying there, possibly still in there. We don't even know. They close the casket. When you walk away, you never see them really cover it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they're dumping everybody out and reselling all that shit. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, that group of somebody that lost a parent or something. You're like, oh, fuck. Not Nana. Oh, yeah, Nana's fucking empty. She's laying right in that dumb asshole. It's the dumbest shit ever. My wife said she wants to donate our bodies to science. I'm like, cool. Yeah, that's cool, man. I don't give a fuck. The only thing I'm scared of is that whoever gets the fat black cadaver that day is fucking killing me. You know that? He's fucking grabbing my dick. Is this thing on? Fucking ripping a place of shreds. Everybody, like, yeah, fucking get him, Billy. No, whatever. There's way more than that joke. There's a whole Ghost Dad reference in there. I swear to God, I ended with a Ghost Dad reference in that joke. That's why I got so angry. When they didn't know Bill and Ted, I was like, I'm fucked with this Ghost Dad reference. I said, fuck. Have you ever seen Ghost Dad? You fucking you, sir? And no, at the table, see Ghost Dad. Fuck. That's a classic. It's Bill Cosby at his best, all right? Now I get the pun in there.
Yeah, I know y'all listening to this. Like, it was funnier in the beginning. It was all light. He was talking about his hand and all that stuff. Yes. I'm getting into the realer portion of this, man. It's getting a little sad, a little bit. I'm talking about the issues. It's conscious. I'm here. You know what I mean? Was it easy telling these jokes? No. I wasn't even telling them in front of black crowds. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't talking about some of this stuff because they already know it. I was going to predominantly white crowds and making them uncomfortable. That's my job. That's your job as a comic. It's not to get famous and make money. It's to say the stuff as an artist, and you're supposed to speak for the people you grew up around and the people you play. So money is, sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. But honestly, if you ain't saying nothing, you ain't doing nothing. So yeah, at times in this, it was hard for me to say some of this stuff, man. I didn't like making a crowd go from happy to sad in 0.1 seconds, but it's part of the job. You know what I mean? All right, man, keep listening, man. It's funny. It's just a little sad sometimes, but just know this is how people feel. This is how the people from where I'm from mostly feel, especially, man. All right, keep listening.
Like, racial interaction right now is fucking, it stinks. Alright? Like, there are no new white people in my life for like a good month, easy. Oh, it's hard to add white people. Have you had any white people this month? A couple. Oh, you better than me? You fucking better than me? That's because you probably got rid of like 10 though. He was like, I gotta get some more white people. I'm tired of getting fucking ugly. Dude, oh man. White people are trying to add black people. They don't even know how to start conversations anymore. I was at the shore, not swimming, but I was at the shore, hanging out. Do you know how many suntan lotion conversations they just uncomfortably had with me because they didn't know what to do? Back in the day, you could banter about anything, you know what I mean? Like, some man shit, you know, yeah, fucking bitches out here. You do one of those, yeah. He was like, this suntan lotion, it's hard to get your back. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, this is good banter, this is leading somewhere. You hate me, that's when I walked away, that's what I did. Speaking of like games and being outside, like anybody ever play the game Simon Says? Y'all play that shit? You remember the game Simon Says? It's funny because like I feel like every day somebody's playing it because they out here playing Simon Says with motherfuckers' lives. Like it's easy shit. Like that's what they doing. They waking up, comes, hey, how you doing? Hands up, hands down, lay down, stand up, stop resisting. I fear for my life. You're dead. Like that's how shit's go. Game's a little different. Same shit, different rules. You know what's fucked up about the game Simon Says? Think about it. You can't win Simon Says. Like, the only person who ever wins Simon Says is actually Simon. Do you know that? He's the only one that can win. Or he has to quit. That's the only time. Like, Simon has to get so annoyed with you following directly. Like, fuck it, then I can't get this motherfucker. You win. All right, yeah, you did everything to the T. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it is. You get out, you get in your car, next thing you know, fucking touch your nose, touch your ass, fucking spin around, hop on one foot. I know I had liquor in my system. These rules don't make any sense. Simon, shut the fuck up and do it. It's ridiculous. It's just, I don't know, it's fucking crazy out here, man. Like, cause you hear everybody complaining, well, they not protesting right. They unarmed. There's no way to be a human being, it seems like in this day and age. The thing is, a lot of y'all waiting for me to say, be black. This is not a black thing to me. I understand, it is. Oh, trust me, as a black man, I know how hard it is to be black. It's not the argument I want to present right now because that's such a fucking one-sided, just like ignoring everything else. Because there are a lot of white motherfuckers I know who get fucked up by the cops. You can't ignore statistics either. Like I'm not, but I'm also not one of the people who's like all lives matter. Like no, suck a dick. Like I'm scared as shit when I wake up. Like the white people who got fucking killed by police got blindsided with that shit. They didn't see it coming. You know what I mean? That was like one of those officers who was like, I don't give a fuck about you either. It's like, whoa, what the fuck you mean? I woke up white today. Like they was like, what the? Like you know how fucking much that must suck to be the white guy who gets shot by the cops? Like how much of a piece of shit white guy do you gotta be for the cops? Like you gotta go. You know what I mean? Like it is one of those things. Like and it's just it's more of a poor thing. That's why I always say fucking people and it's not a thing that I don't know what the fuck I am. I'm not fucking Ray Lewis. I know who the fuck I am. He's annoying me right now. But it's just okay. What I'm saying to you is. There's no correct way to do it. I think America is like that parent who tells you some shit like, fuck, like, just don't do it. It's like, well, Dad, why can't I do it? Because I'm your parents. And it's like, well, that's not really, I don't know if you know, that's not really a reason. Like, I'm only here because you did give birth to me, but that's not really a reason. But I get it, I'm your son and I'm young right now, I gotta just suck that shit up. You know what I mean? And then you hit 22 and you go back and ask him, you're like, so Dad, I don't rap it. Give me 1 second. Dad, why did you say that when I was like 7? Oh, you told me that shit when you were 7? Oh, I just didn't have no answer. Like, you was annoying the shit out of me that day. I think that's what America's gonna do. Like, 20 years from now, they're gonna be like, Well, that shit with Kaepernick, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, he did that shit perfect. We just ain't really had no answer. So we just had to call him a piece of shit. Like, we didn't know, he was really annoying us because he was making some good points and he was winning the argument. So we was like, fuck out of here. You know, he was like, all right, that's my time. I really don't hate black people. It's hard. I'm not a person that it's hard for me to hate shit. Not that I don't even want to. There's moments in my life like I want to hate shit, but I don't know how. It's fucking not an emotion I know how to really fucking do right. I want to though sometimes. But like, right now, the thing that's funny is that I like to go on Facebook and see people do. It's like, if you want to protest, this is how you do it. And it's like, well, why the fuck ain't you doing it then? Like that's the thing that's the funniest about people complaining about the way people protest. The way you don't do it this way, because the results, and fucking you're making people angry. Ain't that the point of a fucking protest, you dumb fuck? Like, the more people get angry about it, the better you protest. You know what I mean? Like, when you protest and literally nobody notices it, that's a shitty protest. That's a crazy dude. That's how crazy dudes start. They start off doing the protest. Next you know, nobody jumps on board, then it's a fucking crazy dude. You know what I mean? Like, if you're the person who's like, I'm sitting on any counter I want anywhere, and you're fucking sitting there, and next thing you know, no one's getting on board, you're like, oh, dude, why are you sitting there? Oh, I'm the crazy dude now? Oh, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Like, you become like, if you're that's what you learn. If your protest doesn't work, you're a dick. You're just a dick and a crazy dude. You know what I mean? If your protest pisses a couple people off, yeah, you're fucking achieving your goals. You know what I mean? Discomfort changes shit. Discomfort sparks change. And like, the thing is, people, okay, first of all, people talking about like the protests and all that shit. Well, it ain't right. You ain't doing it. First of all, let me tell you something. If you know a correct way to protest, send out a tweet or an email. Do you know how hard it is to convince a group of people? Look, all right, this Saturday, we all, settle down in the back. This Saturday, we going to get a group together. We going to go chant on 33rd Street and get tased and pepper sprayed. Who win? Don't all stand up at once. For some reason, I don't know who these white pundits are who think that shit is easy to gather motherfuckers around and get tased. I don't know, because they act like we just show up at Starbucks like, yo, we out. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna get tased, motherfucker. No! That ain't a Saturday you want. Motherfuckers be ducking that shit. Like, it's hard enough to get motherfuckers to do shit they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you know how hard it is to get black motherfuckers to go to the club? That's hard as shit. You think we want to get tased? Who the fuck? And they might have like, yeah. And like, according to them on CNN and shit, like the motherfuckers coming on Fox News, they're like, yeah, they just show up and they want to fucking riot and get tased. They're like, no! That's not a Tuesday we want. If you didn't kill my cousin, we wouldn't be here. So right now I gotta get tased and possibly killed with this motherfucker. Sorry, that's not an easy fucking week. I'm not a person, I don't have time for that shit. I got more important shit to deal with than just saying fuck the cops every day. Like, they're already gonna fuck with me. I don't get, like, I know how I look. I look like everything that intimidates them or whatever the fuck, however the fuck. Like, I understand, like, the thing is, my wife had explained to me how big I am, because to me, I'm like, I'm not that big. It's people bigger than me. Like, that's how big people assume. Like, when we see somebody bigger than us, we're like, I ain't that big. Like, that's all we think. Like, if like, you just, okay, this dude right here, to me, fucking huge, because he's bigger than me. In my eyes, I think he's taller than me, too. You're taller than me, right? Oh, fuck, well, sitting down, and you know something? And this is what happened. One day, I was looking at somebody else, and then my wife explained to me how big I look, and I looked at somebody else, and I said, well, that guy looks bigger than me. And then he stood up, and he was like my size, and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm huge. And that's how I realized, that's why I stopped hating cops, because I realized, oh, I'm fucking intimidating. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I would probably reach for the pepper spray first, too. Now, do I agree with them? Fuck no. They're pieces of shit. But can I sit there and be like, fuck them all? Nah, because when some shit goes wrong, I can't call them. Because I'm the type of motherfucker who's so stubborn that if I hate them when I'm not in trouble, I gotta hate them when I'm in trouble. Like, I'm that type of motherfucker who be like, yeah, I know they robbed my house, but I ain't called no fucking pigs in my house. Like, I gotta go all out with it, so I can't hate them, because then if I need them, I can't call them. That's how stubborn I am. That's how I was raised. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is, I don't know how to do these interludes. I'm doing one while I'm driving, right? I'm driving home from a mic in Philly, of course, where I recorded this whole mixtape. Man, and this is a day after basically another shooting. Well, it wasn't only one shooting. It actually was 2 shootings, cop shootings, not like regular shootings. Which don't. If I did these mixtapes after regular shootings, I would have a mixtape out every week. Philadelphia is riddled with crime, just like every other major city. You know what I mean? But this is a day after. This is like a day after a shooting. Like cops shot another unarmed black man. First they did it at one place, and they did another place. It was 3 of them. Honestly, nationwide. They national, not in Philly. They national. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't come out the house for 3 days. And I ain't no nut, man. I ain't like a scary dude by any means. But I hit a point where I just didn't want to interact with people. I didn't really want to chill. I didn't really want to come out. You know what I mean? I kind of was in the zone where I didn't want to be around other human beings because it just feels so inhumane, man. Like, you know what I mean? It feels like there's no right way to do anything. Like, he was unarmed, he was complying, and I got to drive. You know what I mean? I know how uncomfortable it makes my wife. I know how uncomfortable it makes my family when they know I got to go out. You know what I mean? I got some history with the police and them overstepping on me a couple times. I still don't hate them. You know what I mean? I don't hate the people. I don't really care for the profession too much. You know what I mean? The uniform. I don't respect the uniform because they're wearing it. I do respect certain people behind the uniform because they deserve it. But I do not respect the uniform just because they put it on. Anybody can put on whatever uniform they want. You know what I mean? And that don't make them respectable to me. You know what I mean? You got to earn it. You got to earn it, and the respect is earned. It ain't just given. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. So, but all in all, man, like, I'm getting through the night. Like I'm saying, I'm navigating home. I'm taking more streets. I'm not really trying to be on the highway. I don't want to give them no goofy reason to. Like, I know the streets where they don't really lurk at. I know how to kind of get around them. So, it's just what I'm saying. It's just weird. This is weird, man. This is the feelings of somebody, of regular people after cop shootings. We everybody, especially from the hood, whatever, you uncomfortable. You feel like you're going to make a mistake. You feel like you're going to make a mistake and not come home that night. You know what I mean? It's in the back of your mind. It ain't a realistic fear. If we just live by the fear that we realistically have every day coming out as an African-American, you know what I mean, black person, whatever you want to call it. I like black personally. African-American is too lengthy of a word. I'm just a lazy speaker. But as a black person, if you let fear dictate how you live, you ain't never going to be able to go nowhere, do nothing. But I mean, honestly, we on a chopping block every day you wake up, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, it's hard. Like, and I'm not whining, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to whine. I'm just keeping it real with you. It's terrifying. You know what I mean? You get out, you get in your car, and you don't know if you're gonna make it home sometimes at night. And it's funny because I sound like somebody on the show Cops. I sound like a cop on the show Cops. But it's like, I feel the same fear y'all feel. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all gotta remember that. Like, we innocent bystanders, quote unquote. So when we wake up, we shouldn't feel a fear of just going outside. We shouldn't feel a fear of a police officer might kill us and get away with it. My family sit there and they confused, you know? We shouldn't feel that fear. You know? What I'm saying to you is, like, realize, like, it's very fundamental across the board. It's very humanistic. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It's just showing we are human beings at the end of the day. I don't base things off race. A lot of people base things off, I mentioned in this, I am a black man, and we're a little more targeted than white males, but they get killed too. You know what I mean? Cops have killed unarmed white dudes, man. It's messed up. I'm not also one of those people that want to shout all lives matter. I don't really care. I don't really shout all lives, black lives. I don't shout nothing matter. You know what matter? Like, just getting home. You know what I mean? Being safe. Basic love. You know what I mean? I don't got time to be... Hashtags ain't saving nobody's life. Everybody out here fighting over hashtags. They fighting over which hashtag is the correct one, which statement means more. And it's like, but y'all doing it from a keyboard. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that this mixtape is going to change the world. I'm saying that it's the small little input I have. You know what I mean? It's trying to summarize everything I feel. It's trying to summarize everything that I go through. You know what I mean? Without whining about it, but without just being on Twitter putting up a post that might get a couple likes. You know what I mean? It's feeling like I did my part. Like, this is truly like I'm not making no money during this time frame. You know what I mean? People ain't really booking me heavy because they know I'm heavy on the race right now, so they're not really booking me too heavy. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of taking my licks with this, and I ain't Kaepernick. I can't get benched and have a contract to sit on. I ain't got no money. In my account, real talk, I got $3.17. I just looked today, 27 cents. That's how much. $3.27. I need bookings, but I feel like this is more important for me to talk to y'all about what's going on, for me to speak up for my community. You know what I mean? Even if it is in the form of comedy, like, honestly, man, even bigger than that, it's for me. I'm sad every day. I wake up every day and I'm depressed about what's going on around me. So, us comics, the way we deal with our depression a lot of times is we speak from the heart. If you ain't speaking from the heart, you ain't talking. You know what I mean? If you ain't making a difference, you ain't talking. You ain't really saying nothing. So, I say this, man, like, it's hard. It's hard, man. Like, you know, and I say this while I'm getting sad about a moment, so I think I'm done speaking. We grew up weird, man. Like, I'm from South Philly, born and raised. You South Philly too? You so Philly, but thank you for being proud and happy for me. You South Philly? No. So what did you just point to? Yeah, all that back there. That was cool as shit though. I'm with him, man. Never mind. I don't know who said yeah, but thank you. I guess I don't know. South Jersey, that ain't the same. If it ain't Camden, it don't count. It ain't Camden. If you just in regular South Jersey, Cherry Hill, I'm like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, Camden, I'm like, you need a hug. We grew up the same. Camden is terrible. My dad told him Camden back when it was, it was still fucked up. So there's no back when with Camden. Camden is just a piece of shit. You know? It's unflushable shit. There's that one turd that's like, this won't go down. I'm gonna flush it. There's a strong current coming in. It's just like getting sucked under. I want Camden to do better. Chester is doing better than Camden. That's how you know Camden fucking up. Chester is creepy. Chester is like a city like if like Oakland and Camden have a baby, it creates Chester. Like that's what it is. It's enough grass to confuse you, but then enough baby mama drama to be like, yeah, this makes sense, man. I was at a cookout past weekend, and it was dope. It was a good cookout. They had like a lot of SNAP money, so it was like there's only one person laughed at that. If you're not on welfare, you don't get that joke. It was like SNAP money is the shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because cookouts are dope because you gotta cook all the food. So that SNAP money, boy, you get all the hot dogs and burgers, and you can get the sausages that got real meat in them. You know what I mean? You don't even gotta get like the smoked bullshit sausages. But it was good. It was good time. And one of the ladies who was there, she brought like one of those hoverboards for her son, and he was like letting everybody play with it. And when he came back, she was like, look at it, look at this hoverboard. It's all dirty and scratched up. And I mean, maybe I was being a dumbass, but I said, well, it is kind of like they using it. Like I don't know if you know this, but they gotta like step on it. Like so it's gonna go through some weird. She was like, but no, not this bad though. And that's that moment I realized that there's like, if you don't make it, like poor people just shouldn't buy shit. Like it's either the poor thing or it's a like single mom thing. I think it's more of like a poor single mom thing because like dads just be like, yeah, like they happy that you're using the shit. Like if dads buy you anything, they catch you not using it, like, why is this still so clean? The fuck you doing? Go outside and play with it. You're like, I don't want to play with it. Oh, then I ain't gonna buy you nothing else until you play with this. Like, but moms are like, well, why are you messing it up? Like, I think that's what, like, you ever had that grandmom, you go over her house and she's like a widow and like, so everything's wrapped in plastic? Or she never got married and everything's wrapped in plastic. I think that as women get older, they just don't want anything else to leave them, so they wrap it and they never use it. And they're like, this gotta be new so I can keep it forever. Because I don't know if you're gonna leave me like everybody else did. But yeah, I grew up in South Philly. One thing I realized while growing up in the city is I never really seen nature face to face my whole life. I remember the first day of summer this year, a butterfly was flying right at me. I didn't know what it was. I ran into a parked car. I never seen a butterfly that close. I thought it was a wombat. I don't even know what the fuck a wombat is. I just screamed wombat and ran into the car. Started texting my friends like, yo, don't come out here. There's wombats everywhere. Don't care who you are, where you from. Like, man, I was in Jersey on my way to a show one day, and I got stopped at a red light. and across the intersection was a group of 16 deer. Okay, it probably was only one deer, but I was so scared. And at that moment, I understood how white women feel when y'all stop your car in a bad neighborhood. I get it now. Because I didn't think the deer were going to do anything to me, but I still locked my door just in case. You know what I mean? I can't risk it, you know? Cannot risk it. I don't know about you, but when I hit that automatic lock button, ooh, I just feel like a hug from my grandma right now. Come here, baby, you're gonna be all right. Come on, baby. Just put your head in my bosom. Come here. Anything make me uncomfortable. I hit that little lock, good. Somebody walking across you with an ugly baby, like, ugh, that baby is ugly. Oh, those nightmares can't get in this car. How you doing, officer? Oh, thank you so much. I can't resist in the car. Thank you. I don't know, shit has changed. Like, all right, this is a true story. Like I said, every now and then I have to bust in the story. Real talk. I remember one day, me and my homie, like, I was 16, and me and my sexy friend, it's very important you know how sexy he is. This is a very sexy gentleman. At 16, he's like Mario Lopez style sexy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Well, he's like dark skin, but he's like Mario. Like, first of all, let me stop again for a half second and break something else. Why are we talking about how Mario Lopez is getting younger by the day? Why is that not an issue? That he was on, I don't know if you know this, but on Saved by the Bell, he looked at least 42. Now he looks like 16. You know what I mean? And that's not a problem with anybody, all right? Okay? You know, so I'm not going to start a blog about it. All right, but my friend is like Mario Lopez style sexy. Motherfucker getting sexier by the day, all right? But we 16, we walking home from the movies one night, and out of my peripheral vision, I noticed that a cop car is about to hop the curb right in front of us. So we walk, so before that happens, I ran the other way, right? I just got the fuck out of there. I was gone, right? I get around the corner, and I noticed that my sexy friend is not with me. And I'm like, oh no, my sexy friend. So I walk back around the corner, and my sexy friend standing there, hands up, 2 cops, guns out, whole nine. So I walk up, and they're like, yo, fat boy, why did you run? I was like, I don't know if y'all know this, but y'all hopped your car on the curb. He said, yeah, we know, we're the police, you don't run from us. I said, well, I know that, but I'm also from South Philly, and you hopped your car on the curb. And he was like, so that gives you permission to run? I said, no, but if you can give me one example in a movie or a TV show where a car hopped the curb and good shit has happened, like they gave him candy and money, I'll promise it'll never happen again. He said, well, your friend didn't run. I said, well, my friend is an idiot. He's the sexy one, so he's an idiot. I'm the fat one, I'm the brains. See, he's sexy, things just work themselves out like a fat friend coming back to make sure he's okay. And again, I'm waiting for that example, and the cop said, you're making some good points. Take your sexy friend and get the fuck out of here. Like, I grew up from South Philly. I grew up in a real bad neighborhood. I knew it was bad because I had the only dad for a 5-block radius. That's how I knew I lived in a shitty neighborhood. It was to the point where I had to act like I didn't have a dad just to make friends, you know. I'm thinking kids would come out like, Chris, word on the street is, you got a dad? I'm like, what? You know, this is a dad-free neighborhood. No dads allowed around here. Cause I didn't want to be that only one arrogant kid out there with like a wine glass full of milk, just judging other kids. What do you mean you don't have a dad? Oh, they're delicious this year. I didn't want to be that kid, you know what I mean? Like, it was bad. I had a reoccurring, like, I was just scared, legitimately scared that one day I'd be hanging out with my dad and some thugs walk up and they try to take him. They walk up like West Side Story style, just snapping. They grab him, start pulling him into the shit. I'm like, where y'all going with my dad? said we're gonna make him play catch with us. That's what we're gonna do. Make him do dad shit till he gets sleepy. I'm sorry, I feel like I lost some of y'all with that dad joke. I was like, he was funny till he started lying about having a dad. We all know that. Come on, man. Black dads don't stay. Oh, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. White dads don't stay either. Look, I got real quiet when I said that shit. Look at me. Who the fuck told about the white dads? Yeah, I know about the white dads. Yeah, I got white friends. I eat hummus. I know what's going on. Can't bullshit me. Who the fuck told about the hummus? We got a snitch out there. All I said. All that shit. Put the fucking pretzels? Yeah, I eat them with all sorts of shit. I don't know, man. I grew up poor. I grew up poor as a motherfucker. I grew up in poverty. Like, if you don't know if you're poor or in poverty, poor is just like broke. But poverty is broke like ass shit. Like, if you can add ass shit to the end of anything, you was poor shit. Like, if you cut, like, if the temperature in your house is always the worst portion of the temperature outside, you in poverty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's cold as shit in your house because it's cold out there, you in poverty. Like, that's what it is. That's how you know. Like, it's hot as shit. And that's what it is. You had that one friend, like, we ain't going over your house, man. It's hot as shit in your house. Like, that's what you had to say. Look at the sentence, you know what I mean? Poverty, man. Poverty is weird, man, because, like, you don't know it, and, like, first of all, when you're in poverty, a lot of people get depressed. And parents, when you grow up poverty depressed, like, they can't send you to a therapist. They don't make no fucking money. That's why you got so many good, like, athletes and fucking artists. Because when you get depressed and you're poor, they just give you a hobby and double up on the Jesus. That's what the fuck they do. Yeah, baby, take this sidewalk chalk. We won't go to service later. That's what you outside painting your got your all your paint on the sidewalk. They come out like, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, but that is sad. Hey, hand me that hose. Now look, you ain't gonna be out here telling our business. This is beautiful, but here, take this basketball and go do something else. This is, that boy is gifted. Oh, man. Depression, motherfucker. You don't even know. I didn't know about depression until like 2 years ago. I thought that shit was, depression is not, that's just stop bitching. Like, that's what depression is. It's not bitching. Like, that's what it is. Like, you wanna know how we get our depression out? Like, okay, first of all, when you see those like videos, you're like, man, why are they fighting? And like, you never know how the fight started. Like something like you trailer park. And I'm just not talking like black. It's like poor across the board. You know, trailer park. Like, why are these two motherfuckers fighting? They're not really fighting each other. They are fighting their poverty, but they can't put it into words because you don't know how to make it. So they're not fighting each other, they fighting the light bill. Like, that's what the fuck they see. Like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you for this gas money. You know what I mean? Like, they're not actually fighting them for the gas money, but everything you see, like, the government is fucking me over. Come on now. Like, that's what it is. That's what happens, man. I'm angry that my neighborhood, though, that I grew up in, and that was all poor, is gentrified, and it pisses me off. I don't care that other people are moving in. I'm mad because my kids, when I tell them, they won't believe me that I used to live in a fucked up neighborhood, man. Gentrification is ruining my documentary. That's what I'm saying. Kids don't want to hear about how they used to sell crack. People want to see crack sales right now. The proof's in the pudding. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to make a documentary stage a crack sale. You know what I mean? I will. It ain't above me. Somebody stop your shitty ringtone. All right, I don't know, it's fucking weird, man. Like, I didn't know how bad I grew up either until like a few years ago. Me and my friends they got regular jobs. I'm a comic. So to me, I can just tell stories and I'm fucking like, yeah, that guy's crazy. His stories are zany. My other friends can't ever talk about the shit that happened to them growing up. So we just went like a Applebee's doing what dudes do when you get married and you get a night out. You go to Applebee's with your friends. Talk about how crazy y'all used to be. We were sitting there talking. We was like, we kind of grew up fucked up. He was like, yeah, man. Like, I didn't know it though. Like, okay, like I'm gonna tell you something. To me, this is normal. I think it's hilarious. To y'all might be like, oh, you're a piece of shit. Hey, that's what it is. Like, true story. We was at a funeral one day. I was like 16. At that point, I've been to like 30. Who knows? Fucking 15, 20. I don't know. I stopped killing at 12, right? But we was at a funeral and shit, and we sitting like the back. And okay, my friend that got killed, he was young, and his mom tried to like hop in the casket. And she happened to be a healthy woman, I'll say it like that. She was extremely healthy. She's a big boned, if you will. She tried to hop in the casket, so I whispered to my friend, I was like, yo, she knows Jesus can't carry both of them to heaven, right? And between us, it was a giggle, but somebody heard me, and the shit ended up hitting it went from the back all the way to the front of the church. Oh, it was hilarious. And we just laughed. I know y'all like, well, that's sad and that's fucked up. To us, it's like, that was the best funeral we went to all summer. That was the hot funeral. Like, I killed at that funeral. Everybody was like, yo, remember Chris, the last funeral? Yo, you coming to this one? I was like, nah, man, I can't be at every funeral and shit. You know what I mean? I want my shit to get old.
Yeah, like, Chris, man, I've been listening. I get it. Black people feel bad. White people, we've done some things. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I've said a lot of that. I've said a lot of different things. I've also said forgive each other and I'll move on. Let's move on together. I said a lot of that stuff. Then some people ask me all the time, Chris, do you talk about anything that's just fun? What do you talk about? Yes, I have fun jokes. Most of them are about the genitalia via male or females. I like to write. I like to coin. I say to people all the time, I write really classy, really highbrow dick jokes. That's what I'm doing. Either I'm talking about being sad, but I gotta do that. I can't talk about being sad and then go to another hard-hitting joke about politics. No, what you do is you gotta go from being sad and talk about racism and placism and the black point of view, and then you gotta go, yeah, but these women be tripping. Vagina, 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 vagina. Dick, 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 dick. And then people are like, that was funny. Now that's funny. You know what I mean? You gotta hit it with some fluff. Here comes some fluff for y'all. Just keep listening, man. Trust me. You're going to get to the end. We're almost there. We done a lot together. Just keep pressing on. Keep pressing on to the end of this. There you go.
Women, y'all always say, first of all, when you first get married, I know what you said, the bachelor in the back, whatever. I don't know how long you've been dating whoever you about to marry, but the vagina will not be the same after you get married. I'm married. And it's not in the sense of like how much you get it or the quality. Okay, before you get married, the vagina is always ready to go. It is primo, it is tight, it's ready, it's good, it's never a problem. You don't hear about anything bad going on with that vagina. It's just fucking right. The second you get married, it starts breaking down. There's just weeks of just, I can't, not this week. Wow, how do you know for the week? I just know, it's a week. It's down right now. What the fuck happened to it? There's something I can do? There's nothing you can do but stay away from it. You don't know how temperamental the vagina, somehow they hide it for like the same way we take, say like 30%, they dead vagina for years. They put chemicals and vitamins in it to make sure it holds up for the relationship. But as soon as you get married, a month later, it's just down. You know what I mean? You thought it was fixed, all of a sudden potholes everywhere. What the fuck? What happened to it? I don't know. I just stopped giving a fuck. You know? You start learning way more about the vagina than you ever want to know. Like probiotics, fucking shit that. Oh, you can't use that or this soap. You can't buy a soap with a scent in it. I gotta have 4 different soaps. One with a scent, one without a scent, one with just cucumber in it. What the fuck is going on down there? You start learning way too much. How long y'all been together?
10 years.
Yeah, you know everything. I know about every birth control and the problems that lie with every birth control ever. Yeah, I know about if you want to, it's sad. People sometimes, my friends like, yo, my girl in the noodle ring. Like, get out of that. That causes blood clots. It's like, wow. It's sad. Some of y'all are like, how the fuck you know? Because I know the vagina that good now. Plus, my wife's a nurse, so she doesn't cut corners. She just tells me what's going on. Brings out charts and shit. What the fuck is that chart? Don't worry about it. It's one of those x-ray charts right in our fucking house. Puts it right on the light. Now look, this is what's going on with the vagina. Women always say men don't want to talk. We want to talk. We just don't want to talk about what the fuck you think's important. We don't give a fuck. We want to have conversation. Y'all don't get it with men when we talk. Okay, we got the conversation when shit is going on. Was like, okay, look, this is what the money situation is. That's when we having a conversation. But when we just want to talk, like if you want to, women, you gotta realize when you want to have a casual conversation with your man, we want to talk about real shit that happened that day and just talk about it because it happened, not because we feel anything. Like if you want to talk about how was your day at work? Look, this is what you get. It was good, man. It was cool. My boss is a little bit annoying, but it's all right. This is what we want to say. Look, let me tell you about this shit. This fucking new secretary offered to suck my dick on the roof. I don't even know where that came from. That's what the fuck we want to talk about. And not that we even want that dick sucked on the roof, but now that it came up, all we can think about is getting that dick sucked on the roof. This is the conversation we want to have. We want to tell you, look, man, I didn't know I wanted it done. I didn't even care about it, but now you got to do it. Why? Because look, I want to go back to work and bang. So you what about that rooftop dick suck? Look, I don't need you to do it. My wife sucks my dick on the roof. I love her. And that's what we want to do. That conversation, for most people, can't happen. You know what I mean? That's cool. Another thing is, y'all think when you get off work and we say to you, babe, how was your day today? You think we give a fuck? No, we don't give a fuck. We're doing what I like to refer to as head maps. That's the fuck we doing. We're trying to see how your day was. So what is the odds of us getting our dick sucked that day? That's all. We're playing the odds. You walk in, how was your day? It was good. It was good. Oh, she's good. She's in a good mood. Check. So it was a tough day. No, I didn't really do much. I kind of sat down all day because she's not tired. So what you want to do tonight? Let's order a pizza and watch a movie. I'll get my dick sucked. Netflix and chill. That's all we do. We didn't really hear what you said. We care. We don't give a fuck. You know? Like I don't know how I got married. Like I got all older brothers, all older cousins, all males in my family. You know? My mom and my aunts. I got two aunts. That was it. They was heavily outnumbered and everything. I don't know how I did it. First of all, I don't know how to be romantic. But secondly, I am terrified of romance. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Every time my wife was like, oh, you want to get some wine? I end up buying tequila. I don't know what the fuck we want. You know what I mean? You know how bad I want to dress up like a fireman? Just have my dick out. You know? Dicks are romantic, right? You look around. Women are big saying, no, dicks are not romantic. They're just dicks. I don't know. You know what I do? I take romantic dick pics. That's what I do. I take romantic dick pics. You ever take a dick pic before? I like that. You didn't have to say yes. I'm taking one right now, yes. I take dick pics. I asked you, I didn't know. It was iffy with you. I wouldn't ask. I know, right, you take dick pics all the time. I know you just take dick. I can tell. If I poke around your clouds, it's going to start raining dicks. That's all it's going to happen. There's a big thunderstorm coming out. You ever get a dick pic before? You ever get a dick pic? Yeah. It's funny, some women always go, I never got a dick pic. You always get a dick pic. Even if it's not from a dude, you get one from your friend. That's what happens. Your girlfriend, look what I just got. Dick pics for women, y'all collect them like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Every race, you just brag to your friends. Ooh, I got like black women, I got a white one. Ooh. White women, I got a black one. Oh. Latino women, I got a Mexican one. Yeah. That was kind of racist. Yeah. This is how you take romantic dick pics. I gotta get out of this. This is how you take you take a picture of your dick, right? When you take it, you see a candle right next to your dick. And you put your balls in a glass of red wine. Like, that's how they know. Clever dick jokes. That's what this whole thing is. Well, clever dick. But that's my time. My name is Chris Cotton. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.
So it seems that you made it to the end of this. First and foremost, man, I want to just thank the Lord for giving me a concept to do something like this. Whether you liked it or not is what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? I thank him for that. I thank him for my homie Cool K here for producing this. Listen, I ain't got no money, man. I ain't even promised him nothing on the back end. He just did it. That's love, man. I would thank that. I would thank my wife for dealing with my moodiness all the time. As you can tell on the album, I'm very moody, and she puts up with it. My dad, my mom, my brothers, all of them for just keeping around, cousins, family, all that good stuff. You know how you got to say all the thank yous. Now moving on, man. Listen, man, this was fun. It was fun making it. It wasn't fun always saying everything, but it was what it was. It was a harsh time in history. It's 2016. When Drake said summer 16, we didn't know it was going to be like this. This was just ugly. You know what I mean? It was just like summer 15, but they had more killings. I don't know how it happened, more police brutality. They just ramped it up a little bit. But it was hard, man. It's been hard, and it's been, and this is not me saying I'm neglecting the white voice. I'm not white, so I can't speak for y'all. Sometimes I can tell you how y'all feel because I got white friends, but I'm gonna say it from the black perspective, like this is named, is we hurting, man. We sad out here. We just trying to make through. We trying to get to the next level, I guess, of our freedom. It's a weird way to put it like that. I mean, we free, but mentally we still kind of in this weird spot, man. We trying to get to true freedom of being able to do whatever we want to do. Like I know we free because I just made a mixtape about how I don't like white people sometimes and how I don't like cops sometimes. And I was able to make it, and people laughed at it. So, I mean, we doing a little bit better, but we can always do a little bit better. And we just want y'all to realize we don't dislike y'all. We don't hate y'all. We want y'all to understand that you got to understand that we have feelings and we feel a certain type of way right now where we don't feel like y'all are giving us the same privileges that others have. And we just want equality. We're not asking for you to give us extra. You know what I mean? Like when they show the videos of the cops out there playing with the kids and all that and they shooting basketball with them, that's nice. But if I had to choose between a police officer playing basketball with my cousin or not killing them, I think I'll take not killing them. You know what I mean? It's nice and everything. Yeah, you hand us ice cream instead of stopping us for a ticket. But how about you just not like shoot my cousin? You know what I mean? Like that's what we saying to y'all. We're not saying don't do the extra stuff. If you want to do the extra stuff, do it. Just stop acting like the extra stuff makes up for the obvious wrong stuff. You know what I mean? Just I don't know, man. It's the outro. If you still listening, this is your fault. I told you we was done. You could tell when I started saying thank you. I'm just keep talking. Listen, if y'all can't tell by now, I'm a huge hip-hop fan. And every outro I ever hear, they talk too long and you check out. Except for the real fans stick in and say, are they going to say something else dope? Probably not. We just going to talk about how we were just talking too long. That's what always happens in these outros. One of my favorite outros, I think that's what I'm going to talk about in my outros, is outros I like. My favorite outro is Kanye West's Last Call. My second favorite outro is Forest Hills, J. Cole Forest Hills. His was called, I think, Note to Self. There's other outros, but I can't think of them right now, and I don't feel like looking up on my phone. But just know, this is what outros are. It's just you talking and yapping until people finally turn it off. Or if you got it on loop, you keep listening, and you say while you vacuuming your floor, I wish you stopped talking on this outro so we can go back to the beginning of the mixtape or album. That's what you want to. You just want me to stop talking so you can go back to the top. And no, that was a pause. That wasn't me stopping. That was me taking a breath. All right? But guess what? The outro is over. Thank everybody, man. Thank the Raven Lounge. Thank Bristol Comedy Works, where I recorded at a couple of times. Thank a whole bunch of other open mics. And thank... Why is he still why didn't you hit the button? I'm waiting for you to hit the button. All right, man, I'm done. All right, you should have just hit the button.